Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. We're back on the live train with you guys today. We're going to be talking about some recent matches on the ATP Tour. Going to be stringing a racket for tomorrow. I got some new rackets now, so that's how long it's been. I feel like it's been forever, but got new rackets. We got some new strings. So we got Head Extreme Tour customized to my spec, which we'll probably go over at some point if somebody has any questions. And we got the Head Lynx Tour champagne color. So pretty pumped about this string. Have been using it for the last couple weeks. But yeah, just gonna get started here. If you guys have any questions when you join in, just type them up in the chat. There's been lots of tennis stuff going on yesterday. Oh my God, there's been lots of tennis stuff going on recently. Lots of tournaments on the ATP Tour, WTA. Getting ready for French Open, etc. I've been able to get outside, which is really nice. The weather's been pretty good. So yeah, good things going on. Hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, let's get started with the mains, everybody. All right. This is actually the first time I'm stringing with the champagne color. I've been stringing with the gray one. So we'll see how this looks in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16. All right, where's my... There we go. Oh, we got a viewer already. Look at that. Beauty. We've had a lot of growth since we've done the old lives. It's been amazing to see. So welcome to our first viewer. I don't know if you're an OG or if you're here for the first time, but welcome. We're just stringing, getting ready for our practice tomorrow. Let me put the chat on. I don't even have the chat on. Stupid. I'm feeling a little clumsy today. We'll see how this stringing goes. I think this champagne color is going to look pretty good, actually. Looks so far so good. Oh, back with another viewer. There we go. How are you, one viewer? How are you doing today? You doing good? Happy Friday, wherever you're tuning in from. I'm pretty pumped. It's going to be the weekend here soon. It already is the weekend. There we go. I see a little message from somebody. Dima, Lynx Tour. Yeah. Hi, Dima. Yeah, we got Lynx Tour in the Extreme Tour. Champagne color. 16 gauge. What string do you use, Dima? think the string's actually gonna look pretty good. I had the gray stuff in the other ones, and it was all right. I don't know. This looks kind of cool. Stringing at 52 pounds. Somebody's back. I don't know if it's Dima or if it's somebody new. If it's Dima, I actually know of a Dima. Are you the Dima that used to coach in Fredericton? Because I remember you. If you're not, then that's just weird. Sorry for making it awkward. Big Doggy, hi. Who do you think will win Barcelona? I know, I was going to get to the Barcelona stuff, but you already got me. Who do you think's going to win Barcelona? I think Sinner Nadal will be in the final. That's a great prediction. If you want to know my prediction, I predict Rafa and Stefanos. I still think Yannick can beat Stefanos, but if Stefanos is on, the way he played, he took down Felix today was pretty impressive. And I don't think Felix played bad. The only reason I think Yannick will win is if Stefanos is tired from Monte Carlo and so far his matches at Barcelona. But I think he looked pretty good. I mean, you know what, though? Sinner looked really good today. It's going to be a great match, but I'm going to stick with my pick with Stefanos and Rafa in the final, and I think Rafa's going to bring it home. Because then I do think Stefanos will be tired if he makes the final. But it should be interesting to see how things pan out. I know I'm watching all of the matches, or if I can't, when I'm at school, I watch all the highlights. Who's your favorite player, Big Doggy? Same, yeah. Yeah, no, if Stefanos is playing well, I think he should be able to take it, but I don't know, Yannick can definitely take it home if he plays well too. So Federer and Rublev, those are some sweet picks, my guy. Rublev, you know what? I really like Rublev too. He's really one of my favorites, I think, now. I wasn't a fan of him when he first came on the scene, but I don't know. I love the guy who just tries so hard and working so hard. Yeah, I love his game. And Federer, how can you not like Federer, right? If you don't like Federer, you're weird, in my opinion. Yeah, my favorite players are probably, oh my God, I can't say I have a favorite player, honestly. Like, I love Roger and Rafa, like, equally. A lot of people make fun of me because of that, because people are like, how can you like two of the greatest of all time? But, like, I don't know, I just respect them so much for their games and what they've been able to accomplish. It's just ridiculous. So if you're able to learn and take bits and pieces from both of them, it's like amazing and it's so much fun to watch them play. But obviously, I like Felix, Dennis, and Milos because I'm Canadian. So how can you not like them? And Vasek, and Bianca, and Jeannie. But yeah, I'd probably say Roger and Rafa. So, Big Doggy, are you from Canada, or where are you from? I'm in Canada. Last live, which was like a while back, we had a couple people from Ireland. We had a couple people from the States and Florida, all over the place. The US, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, if you live south, you've been able to play all winter, haven't you? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Yeah, we don't get that warm weather up here. Well, I'm assuming you live more south, but I guess if you live in like New York or whatever, or central, you'd still get cold weather. Okay, this string actually looks good in here. I didn't think it was going to look good, guys. I did not think it was going to look good, but it looks really good. Still only like my second string in these rackets, so I don't know where all the holes are. I'm still kind of a rookie at stringing, believe it or not. 1, 2, 1 skip, 2 skip. There we go. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. So now that we've talked about Barcelona, what do you guys think about Roland Garros? You guys think that's going to be Rafa? Is he going to pull ahead of Raj for 21? Like, that's crazy. I mean, I guess you can't forget about Raj either. He's playing that, but he's not going to be able to win that. Like, come on. I don't think he can win that. Unless, I don't know. I honestly think he plays Roland Garros because, like, the year he played it, I think he had a pretty good, oh yeah, last time he played Roland Garros, he got to the final in Wimbledon. So I feel like it's almost like he does it for his timing or something. My dad and I were talking about that a couple weeks back. Like, since he hasn't played, I think he wants to play Roland Garros just to get matches so he can have a run at Wimby. Because I feel like that's the only place he can win now because it's the fastest courts and that would be best for his game, right? But we'll see. I mean, Rafa's an animal. I'd rather go with Rafa. If Rafa wins Barcelona, he wins Roland Garros. Let's just say that. Stefanos will push, and Novak will be better at Roland Garros. Yes, I bet. I agree. I agree, Dad. I agree. We don't want Novak to win, guys. Come on. I mean, Novak's amazing, but we don't need him passing Roger and Rafa. We don't need that. We don't need that. We do not need that. First time starting this racket, so the holes are a little not ready to use. I'm actually excited to use this rack tomorrow because I've customized all my other ones with lead on the sides and near the top, and I put lead in the grip. But this one I actually put a leather grip on today, and I'm going to add weight like I normally do for tomorrow and see how it feels. But some of the people that commented on the Head Extreme Tour video said they use leather grips. So, and I've seen that in some forums too, that people love the leather grip on this racket. So I've used a leather grip before on my Ultra a couple of years back, and that felt great. So we're going to see how it feels. I'm pretty excited for that. Does anybody... There's two people on there. I know one might be my dad, but the other person, whoever's on there, do you guys use a leather grip or what do you guys use? Yeah, this looks so good. This here, and we're already to the mains. That was kind of fast. We're only 20 minutes in. Speedy today, just speedy. What video games do you play? Oh my god, that's so funny you asked that. I've had that question, I think, every live by a different person. What video games do I play? You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I used to play a lot of Fortnite and a little bit of Warzone, but I'm kind of into Minecraft right now. I'm into the Minecraft. I don't know. I find it's like super relaxing. Like I just get on there and just build a bunch of random stuff. And I play with a buddy and we just make like really cool things. We make like these skyscraper things, and then we actually made like an Olympic stadium that actually looks legit. So it's actually kind of cool. Like I don't play like I don't try and beat the game at Minecraft or anything, but like I just hop on once in a while, mess around. It's kind of relaxing, but I don't really play Fortnite anymore because I didn't like the new season. And I played a little bit of Warzone, but it's too intense for me. And other than that, I don't really play anything. What do you play? I used to play a lot of Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite was really good. I don't know. The new season's kind of crap, I think, though. That's just my opinion. My opinion. When did you play up till? Did you play up until the new stuff this season, or were you a Chapter 1? Or are you an OG? Because I had a couple people in the chat last time that were OG Fortniters. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm so sidetracked right now. I didn't even cut the string yet. Can you believe that? That would have been a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Oh, Valorant. You play Valorant. I also don't like the new season with all the animal stuff. Yeah, I can agree 100%. I think it's bad. I think it's annoying. Just bring back all the old stuff, right? Like, I actually really like Chapter 2 Season 2. That was fun. I stopped playing when the new season started. Yeah, so did I. I mainly play Valorant. If I had a PC, I would play Valorant all the time. I don't have a PC, though. That game looks like so much fun. I have so many friends that play that too. It looks like a lot of fun. It seems to be getting pretty popular too. Yeah, I just have a PS4, so if they were to bring Valorant to console, I would be all over that. I'd be all over that. It looks like a lot of fun. The new map is about to come out. I'm assuming you're talking about Valorant because I don't think there's a Fortnite map. I mean, I haven't really been paying attention, so it could be either, but I think you're talking about Valorant. That's pretty cool. You must be pretty hyped about that. So, Big Doggy, do you string your rackets, or you get other people to string them, or what's your little setup? Who do you think will end in the top 10 this year? Oh, that's a big question. All right, here's my prediction. We'll say I think Novak will stay at number 1. I don't know what the rankings are going to look like at the exact, but I think Novak will end 1. Then we have Rafa. I want him to win the French. Hopefully he wins the French. But we'll go with Novak, Rafa. This is not in order, by the way. Medvedev, Dominic Thiem, who is in the top 10 right now? Let's say, Rublev, that's 5. Maybe we'll go with, let's go with Yannick Sinner making a big run to the top 10. We'll go with that. That's so Roger, Rafa, Novak, Sinner, Dominic Thiem. Zverev, Medvedev, that's 7. Honestly, other than those guys, I think the other 3 spots are pretty much up for grabs. I mean, you got guys like Berrettini. Here, you know what? Let's pull it up. ATP Rankings. I have the app on my phone. So those 3, other than those 3 spots, I think those 3 spots are really up for grabs. I don't know where the app went. Oh, there it is. Rankings. All right. Oh my God. Stefanos is obviously going to be in the top 10. That's 8. Okay. Then there's 2 spots. So right now, Schwartzman and Berrettini are the 2 guys. Those guys could easily get pushed out, I think. Depending on how Roland Garros goes, you could see some big things from Carreno Busta's in the semifinals right now. You never know with him. You never know with Dimitrov. But, I mean, Karatsev too, but I don't think he's top 10 player. I don't know. I would go with those 8 guys. But, yeah, the other 2 spots are really up for grabs, I would say. But I wouldn't also be surprised if Schwartzman and Berrettini hold those because, I mean, they're steady. And then if there was somebody to fall out of the top 10, I would definitely go with Roger because he's old, right? Unfortunately, I hate saying that, but he's either going to have a great season or a terrible season, I think. That's just the way it is for him right now. Novak, Medvedev, Nadal, Team, Stefanos, Rublev, Zverev, Fed, Sinner. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I have one who strings mine. Cool. What do you string with? You string with full bed, poly, multi-filament, hybrid, natural gut. I would be jealous if you use natural gut. Did I mess up again? Stupid. There we go. Multi. Cool. So, Big Doggy, I know you've been subscribed within the last couple of days. So, this is something we ask on the lives periodically. Well, we haven't done a live, but in the past, like I guess we've grown a lot since we did the last live. It was like a month ago. But is there anything you'd like to see? Because we're open to whatever you guys want to see on the channel. We'll try and create it the best that we can. We have a lot of videos out there already. But, yeah, what do you want to see? The one thing we can't do is reviews just because we don't have access to stuff. And I don't think anybody would send us stuff. And I personally don't really want to review rackets because I don't know. I really love my racket. And I don't want to use anything else right now. But I would, if somebody like said review shoes or whatever, I would do that. But I don't know about rackets. Maybe tactic videos or match play, something like that. Well, thank you. Right now, we only have, we only have 2 matches on the YouTube. I have one that I did with Hilkamora a while ago. He's a D1 player, but that was a while back. That one's on there. That was from like earlier this year or maybe end of last year. And then I did one 2 or 3 weeks ago with another friend, but we only have 2 match play videos. But if you want to see more match play videos, we'll definitely do that. Maybe if in the summer, if we have like, if we're able to have tournaments and stuff, like maybe I could record my matches too. That would be awesome. Then we could just share my matches. But yeah, practice matches, we'll do that. We'll try and find some time to make some practice videos and tactic videos. Sure. Tactic videos. I like that one too. We'll come up with something for you. Yeah, honestly, we might take a couple days off. And by a couple, I mean like 2 from the videos, just because we've been really cranking it out. So that's why we decided to mix it up and do it live today. And since we haven't done a live in a while, that's why we did choose to do it live today. And it's Friday, got nothing on the go. Oh, I'm slow today, man. I'm so slow. All right, we got a little question. Henry Gray, what crank machine are you using? You know what? I actually have no idea. One sec. It should say on it, but I think it's worn out. Gamma something. I have it on my computer somewhere. Gamma. Oh crap, that's embarrassing. I don't even know what that is. Gamma progression. Maybe it's 200. I don't know. No, that's my old one. I used to have a drop weight, and that was Gamma Progression 200. Gamma stringing machine. Oh, I can't believe I don't know that. I used to have it saved. Oh, there it is. Gamma 6004. That's the one. That's the exact one I have. It's a couple years old. I got it used from the Gamma 604 or 6004. Yeah, you got it. What time do you normally stream? Good question. Normally if we do it, it's weeknights around this time. So I know you said you live in the US. I don't know where. That's fine. So for us right now, it's 8 o'clock. So for you guys, if I'm doing the math right for the time, it's like 7 Eastern for you guys right now. So it's usually around this time. And we always share that we're going to be going live on our Instagram. So if you guys follow us on Instagram, you'll be able to see what time we're going live and if we are live. We'll always put it on Instagram before we go here. And we would say we're going live on YouTube, but I think you have to be like at 1,000 subs to be able to post something like that. So yeah, normally around this time. So wherever you're tuning in from, we always do lives around this time, weeknights or weekends, just depending how we feel. If you want to follow our Instagram, I'll throw that up on the screen right now. Right there. There we go. Oh my God, the string is in my feet. Put it back to the chat. Oops. Yeah, so Henry, I don't know if you're still on, but if you what stringing machine do you use? So I know I think this one's, I don't even know if they make this one. I'm not really into all the stringing machine stuff. I'm more into the string itself. But you just give me a stringing machine and I can string a racket. That's all I really care about. I should know more though. That's something I should learn more about is the stringers. So yeah, our Instagram is where you can find that stuff. We also do like reels on there. We do other posts that you wouldn't see on our YouTube. We normally post there once or twice a day, actually. So a lot more than we would post on our YouTube. And actually, we haven't done one for a while because we've been so busy with the YouTube and other stuff, but we actually do a podcast too, and that's kind of cool. And the one thing that's cool about our Instagram is that you can go to our link link tree, and that shows all of our where we are on all our platforms. So like we have a website, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, and yeah, that's it. So if you click the link tree that's in our Instagram, it brings you to all the platforms we're on, which is kind of cool. But yeah, if you're solely looking for the live stream stuff, look on the Instagram because it wouldn't be anywhere else. We don't put that normally on our Facebook. I don't know how to string. Can you please teach me? I'm so glad you asked that question. That's going to be a future video. We're planning to do that within the next couple of weeks. So watch out for that video because I actually have to teach my dad how to string because I'm going to be leaving in the fall and I can't take this stringer with me to New Hampshire. I mean, they'll have a stringer there on the tennis team, so I can just use that one. But my sister is going to need people to string her rackets, and I ain't going to be here anymore. So he's going to have to string them for her. So I'll teach him. So he'll be videoing while I do the video for you guys, and then we'll share that. So I'm actually really excited to do that video. I know what I'm doing as far as stringing, but I'm not an expert. Like, I don't know, like I can't string a racket in 15 minutes or anything. Like on a good day, like I did one the other day, it was half an hour, but I was rushing. So on a normal day, I'll do it in like 45 minutes-ish if I don't have a live. But since we have a live, I'll stop and talk to you guys. So I don't know. I'm like nearly halfway down the crosses right now. I'll probably be done at the hour mark of the live. I'll definitely check out your podcast. Sweet. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, no, we were planning on doing it anyway because a lot of people had questions about stringing in comments and on Instagram and stuff. So we definitely want to be able to help you guys out that way. It's great if you can learn how to string because I will tell you, like myself and my family have saved so much money, like on string and on the stringer. So I remember when I was around 14, I used a hybrid setup and I would break strings like every couple days if I was playing every day. So I would have to get the string from the pro shop and get them to string it. So that was like sometimes $40. Like that's ridiculous. And that's every couple of days. So my family was like, hey, look, we're just going to get you a drop weight, find a video on YouTube. I found a video on YouTube. It wasn't a great video. That's why we want to make a better video. So it's clear for you guys. But I learned on a drop weight, and then I've had this crank machine for about a year and a half, I want to say. But super good investment if you buy a stringer. Highly recommend. And if you can use polyester string, I would do that too because it breaks less. If you want to go budget. But I understand if you use a hybrid and then you can afford it, especially if you use natural gas because that stuff's expensive. But yes, to follow up with your question, we will do a video for stringing. We will. I can't guarantee it will be out like tomorrow or anything, but it will be out soon. So I don't know. I hope I don't butcher your name. Mustafa, are you? I think that's how you say it. Are you a junior player? Where do you play? Where are you from? Are you from Canada? That's where I'm from. So that's good. We will have some tactic videos hopefully for you guys. We'll have some practice matches. I know Big Doggy was asking about that earlier. We'll have a screening video, and actually next week, if everything goes as planned, because we're actually having a spike in cases right now in New Brunswick, my province. So hopefully my gym will stay open. But the plan is to record one of my workouts next week fully, so I can show you that on YouTube. So we've got lots of interesting things that will be coming out soon. Matthew Wagner, what grip tape do you use? By grip tape, do you mean like what I put? Do you mean like my grip? Because for my grip, I use normally Wilson Pro grip, but grip tape, I use just electrical tape. I think those things that come on the grip are just a piece of crap, and I think it looks bad too. So I'm somebody that likes to make all my stuff look kind of pretty, so I'm kind of bad that way. I kind of have OCD too, so it needs to look good. But I just use electrical tape. It's cheap and it lasts forever. I think I've had the roll of electrical tape, and I've been using that thing for like years. Like I'm talking like 5 years. I've had the same roll of electrical tape. But yeah, I think it looks good. It does a good job too. I think that's what you mean by grip tape. I hope I'm answering your question. But yeah, that's what I use. I hope I answered your question, if you're still on there, because I don't know, maybe I'm having a brain fart. I think that's what grip tape is. Yes, thanks. No problem. No problem. If you have any other questions, just shout them out in the chat. That's what I'm here for. Stringing and answering questions. That's my favorite part, actually, is when people ask me questions. So what grip tape do you use? You will use the Wilson stuff, or I guess it kind of depends on if you don't use electrical tape, do you just use the one that comes with the grip? You know what actually looks really good is the Torna stuff, the red stuff. I always thought that looks really cool. I don't have Torna grip, but the red tape that goes with Torna grip I think looks really cool. Oh, got a nice little long message there. Hi, Leon. Have you tried the new VCore 98? I'm not sure between the Extreme Tour and the VCore 98 which one to buy. Okay, hi, Leon. Welcome to the live. That's a great question. So, I don't know if you watched my Extreme Tour video. I have not tried the VCore 98. However, I know a couple of friends that do use the VCore 98 and really like it. However, what's your skill level? What's like your UTR? And the other thing is, have you been able to demo these rackets? If you have a chance to demo them, I would highly suggest demoing them. because then you're going to get the best feel. But I've only, unfortunately, tested the Extreme Tour, which is my racket now. So I guess that's the only insight I can give you without really knowing your playing level. But honestly, they're both pretty similar from what I've heard. If you're coming from a Yonex racket before, then I think the easier switch for you would be the V-Core 98, because then you're just moving into another Yonex frame, and that would be easier change for you. However, if you're wanting to try something that I think is extremely underrated, I was talking to somebody in the YouTube comments, I can't remember, it was either this morning or yesterday, and we were just saying how underrated this Head Extreme Tour is. And the guy that I was talking to about thinks it could be a future pro stock racket. We just think it's that good. But back to your question, I really think you should demo it if you can. But I have not tried V-Core 98. But I've heard very good things. So yeah, I would watch all of the racket reviews you can. I know My Tennis HQ did one, V-Core 98 versus Extreme Tour. I know Tennis Spin has done a V-Core 98. Also check out Tennis Nerd. He has a great videos on those racket things. I'm currently playing with the Gravity Tour, but I want to have more power without losing too much control. Okay. So yeah, the Gravity racket in my eyes is a control frame with a large sweet spot. So if you're going into a extreme, the Extreme Tour isn't actually that powerful in my eyes. I'm coming from a Babolat Pure Aero just a couple weeks ago, so I just made that switch. But yeah, I don't think you would lose that much power, to be honest with you, because it's a 98 square inch, 16 by 19. I actually find the string patterns pretty tight. However, I'm coming from a Babolat Pure Aero Tour, so that thing was friggin' loaded. But the V-Core 98, I think that would have more power personally, but they're very comparable. Since you're with a head racket right now, I would probably advise you to lean towards the head because you're currently using a head racket now. But demo them if you can, 100%, because you don't want to just waste money. V-Core 98 swing weight 334. Yes, good point, John. Yes, that's why I customized this big guy right here. I don't know the exact specs of the Gravity Tour, but this guy comes in light, especially if you've seen my video on this. It comes in like at around 305. Quality control can change that a little bit. I had a couple that were 302, 304, and 305, but that's not too bad. But I add lead tape to the hoop of mine and 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, and I add lead to the grip. And actually tomorrow I'm experimenting with just the leather grip without lead. So I think for this racket to be able to perform at its top ability, it's adding weight to it. However, though, if you're not somebody that likes to add weight, I mean, you could like it stock form too. I know some people that I've talked to in the comments and seen in other videos that love this racket stock form. But personally for me, I'm somebody that wants some extra weight added to my racket, and this, it feels amazing. So yeah, I hope I answered your question. If you have another question, just shout, leave a message in the chat. But yeah, I would lean towards the Extreme only because you're coming from a head racket. But demo them. I know I've said that like 4 times, but demo them if you can. Where do you live? Do you live in Canada? If you live in Canada, I would highly suggest going to Merchant of Tennis, because they have a demo program. If you don't live in Canada, I would suggest, if you live in the States, get a demo from Tennis Warehouse. If you live in Europe, I don't know if Tennis Warehouse Europe does demos, but check them out. And if you're, I don't think, you probably don't live in Australia, but you can always check Tennis Only in Australia. How would you rate the Extreme Tour in comparison to your Pure Arrow? I'll go into a little depth right now, but I have to string my racket. But I did a full video on that, and I gave so much detail, but I'll talk about it right now. But check out the video that we have on our YouTube. I give a lot of info. The Pure Arrow is a beast, whether you're using the Light Pure Arrow or the Tour Pure Arrow. They're just loaded with spin and power. So the reason I switched was because the Pure Arrow for me was too much power. And when I would swing out on the ball, sometimes it would fly. Or when I was playing against players that hit a bigger ball at me and I would just go to block, it would fly. It could just be me too, but I felt like it was a little erratic and I didn't have as much control on it as I wanted to. So I tried different strings. I even went to Solinco Confidential a bit to really try and dial into control. I upped my tension, and I didn't want to add weight or do anything like that because the racket stock form was 330, 335. So that was really already kind of heavy. So I didn't want to tinker with that. So I demoed 2 rackets. I demoed a Pure Strike, and I really liked it. And I couldn't buy it right away because then we went to lockdown. So it didn't make any sense to buy rackets. But then after we came out of lockdown, I demoed the Extreme and the Pure Strike again, and I fell in love with the Extreme. So I'll leave it at that. But I found with the Extreme, for me, it's the perfect blend of everything. So I'm an all-court player. I would consider my ball flight to be more spinny. So if you have a flat ball, maybe look somewhere else. But for me, this is the perfect blend. I don't lose any power or spin, but I gain a lot of control. And my volleys feel even better with this racket. I feel like I literally can't miss volleys with this racket. So that's why I switched to that. I'm not going to give too much more info because I did a video on it, and it's a really good video, and I'd like you to watch it because I probably give more info in that video than I am right now because I'm kind of scrambling. All demos are currently out of stock in my region. Oof, that sucks. Honestly, it depends how many rackets you're getting and how much money you're willing to spend and put on the table here, because rackets isn't something you want to mess around with, because it's happened to me. I demoed a racket for a day and I should have demoed it longer. That was a couple years ago. It was a Pro Staff, and I bought 3 Pro Staffs, and it was probably the worst tennis decision I ever made, because then I was out $1,000, and then I had to sell them, and I didn't get my $1,000 back. So yeah, if you can demo them eventually, I know you said they're out of stock. Try, see if somebody has it in your area. I don't know, but maybe when they come back in stock, email the store or whenever they're going to be back and get right on them. I know that's what I did. Since I live in Canada, they show when the demos are in and out. So I got right on the horn with the guy at the store and said, hey, when is your Head Extreme Tour going to be back in stock? He emailed me right back and said, hey, it's going to be back, blah, blah, blah. And then he sent it right to me. So that was great. So yeah, get on the horn with the store and ask when they're going to be back and see if you can demo it. What is my UTR? Sorry, I haven't got to that question. I just wanted to make sure I answered Leon's question to the best of my ability. My UTR is 9.44. That's what it was when that's what it was when I stopped playing matches at the end of the summer. Oh my God, I haven't played matches since last summer. That's awful. So sad because of COVID. But I think it's actually gone down because I haven't played. But it was nearing the 9.5, which would have meant I was at 10. But yeah, 9.44, around that area. If you check it right now, it's probably lower. I think it is, just because I haven't played, and that happens naturally with UTR. Your UTR goes down when you don't play. But hopefully I can play some matches, get that up. But yeah, I'm going to get back to stringing because I want to finish this racket. I hope I answered your question, Leon. If you have another question, just leave it there and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Great question, though. I love those ones. My God, the struggle is real. I don't know if any of you guys string on there, but after you cut your nails, I cut my nails really short. It's such a pain doing the weaving. Anyway, it's all right. I'm kind of a baby right now. It's kind of late here in Europe, so I'm going to go to sleep. Thanks for sharing your opinion. No problem. Have a good sleep. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Yeah, it would be pretty late in Europe. Go to bed. Thank you for tuning in. We still got 2 people on there. Thanks for chilling with me so far. If you guys have any questions, just throw them in the chat. I'll answer them for you. I don't know if you guys, the 2 people that are watching, I don't know if you've been here since the start or if you just hopped on. I can't see who's watching. So if you are just joining, welcome. And if you've been on since the start, thanks for staying. I'm on my last one right now, last cross. My fingers feel like they're gonna fall off. It's actually one thing I miss about my pure arrow is the stringing was a lot easier because the holes, like the squares that the strings made, were bigger, so it's easy to get your fingers in there. And these ones are a lot tighter. I can't imagine what stringing like a 95 square inch racket. I haven't done any of those yet. That would be so difficult. Especially like a 95 square inch 18 by 20. Oh, that would suck. That would take me like hours. That's an extra string. Do you stream every week or you know what? I'm gonna start trying to get back on the live train. Actually, I actually really love doing it, answering you guys' questions, and I think it keeps me going. I got a string anyway, so might as well do a live. We only normally do lives for stringing. We might do some lives in the summers, maybe some practice sessions or something. But I guess to answer your question, I don't really know. It just kind of, we were doing them every week before, but then we kind of took a month off because we started doing a lot of videos in the last month, and we've been really busy. We've had to drive on the weekend to our local facility because the nets weren't up. But I've also been really busy with school too, so I haven't really been able to do any lives. But we're going to start trying to get back on the live train because I think you guys really like it and I like doing it, so might as well do it. So yeah, I can't really answer your question because if I said we were doing it every week, I think I would be lying. But at the same time, I think I would be telling the truth because I don't know. Just kind of depends how we're feeling here. But yeah, I'll try. And it also depends how much I'm going to be breaking strings. So right now, since the nets just opened up outside, it's kind of cold some days, so we don't play, and it's kind of hot. So I only get on court maybe like 3 times a week. So breaking strings might not happen, but in the summer it'll happen all the time. So I'll stream all the time in the summer. I love your streams. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you like them. I would actually continue the live after I finish this knot and finish up stringing because I'm going to stencil the racket and I'm going to put some lead tape on it, but I would have to move my whole setup and that would suck, so I can't do that, unfortunately. But maybe I'll do that sometime if I'm able to figure that out, because that would be really cool. Actually, let's cut some of this. We don't need all of it. All right, everybody. I'm just finished up. I'm probably going to end it on that unless you guys have any questions. If you have any questions right now, type them up because I'll answer them for you before I have to go. But I really appreciate you guys that stayed on the whole time. I appreciate you. Thank you. And if you're just joining or you're on there and you haven't commented or anything, check out our YouTube and like and subscribe. That's really going to help us, and we want to help you guys with our YouTube content. So thank you for tuning in again. If I could only get this stream back in this hole. Leave that there. Here's the finished product. Head Extreme Tour. This is actually one of my new rackets, so it's kind of nice. Head Extreme Tour, leather grip, over grip with the champagne color Lynx Tour. So super pumped to use this tomorrow. I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Thank you, Big Doggy. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you next week on a live or in the YouTube comment section. All right, take care. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you guys in the next YouTube video or in the next live. Have a good weekend, guys.